Go on, he prompted. Let me do a piece on the Mr. Black Scottsdale and Juneteenth. Not only will this story boost sales for the paper by recognizing a first in history with a national holiday like Juneteenth, but it will open Rumor Room readership to more diverse groups. When he frowned, I pushed further. This is why you hired me, to find those hidden gems that no one else is writing about. This is a great organization, and it's not getting the highlights it deserves. Trust me, this is it. This is our story. This will be different for us, he replied. We've never interviewed an African-American organization or holiday, but times are changing, and we have to change with it. This paper has been segregated for far too long, and that's why they hired me. My eyes widened in surprise. To find people like you, he pointed a direct finger at me, to change the narrative of Rumor Room. To find people who are not afraid to step out of their comfort zone and go after those controversial stories. He stood, and so did I. I'm all in, Violet Wallace. Let's do it. He paused and narrowed his eyes. But be careful in your pursuit of this story. Some people would not accept this change, but I have to say this, and it's not to scare you. He stepped around the desk. Reporters are losing their lives because of these forbidden stories. Because people are not open or ready for change, but we have to show them that it's time to do away with old beliefs, racism, and embrace the future. Smiling, I agree wholeheartedly, Joe. But I didn't become a journalist to hide behind the paper and pen. I became a journalist because I want to be front and center on the battlefield, hearing and experiencing the story for myself. He nodded, and we shook on it. 45 minutes later, I was at my desk and had gathered all the valuable information I needed on Mr. Black Scottsdale. The internet was a very resourceful tool. It had revealed that this year's Mr. Black was a man named Preston Scott. He was a Scottsdale native, a history professor at Arizona University, and was involved in various committees like the Boys and Girls Club. He donated his time to feed the homeless and owned one of the last standing African-American bookstores in town. The Wikipedia picture he'd taken showed he was indeed handsome. Milky butterscotch skin, low wavy haircut, and the wired frame glasses he wore made him resemble a younger Malcolm X.